First entry for Psychology 101. Dysfunctional. Yeah, don't you bring me nothing stupid.
Hey everybody, it's Skyrim's 101 here, coming at you with some gameplay commentary again. I'm going to be playing Oblivion while I talk Skyrim, like usual. Anyways, for today I'm going to be showing you the paintbrush glitch, and the paintbrush glitch here is going to get me out of the map. This does take place in Anvil. What you need is maybe 20 paintbrushes, which you can use the duplication glitch. And if you don't know how, then just tell me. I can post a video up about that. Anyways, you're gonna want to jump up onto this abandoned shack. Put some paintbrushes here. You're gonna need a good amount of paintbrushes. It's a pretty far jump. So I place them in threes when I do it. I think it's easier to find, easier to jump on, etc. So just place them, and they place down wherever you are looking, which is very helpful. So yeah, just go ahead and place 3 at a time, and then just continue to jump. Once you get over to this building, which will be here in a second, you're gonna want to jump to the next building, but I'll wait. So a problem that I've been having with, or not a problem that I've been having, but a problem you guys might have after watching this is I tend to place them too close, because I can actually make all of these jumps because of my acrobatics, but you're going to need to place them farther out. Like right here, I'm going to place it a little too close, but it doesn't matter because my acrobatic skill. So you're going to need to walk closer to the edge and then look up further and then jump onto that. See, it's not even over there. But whatever, you get the gist of it. And now this jump right here, it's actually a pretty short jump, and I do believe that you are jumping from a higher location to a lower location. But regardless, go ahead, place some paintbrushes down. Never can hurt. You know, it's always good to not have to restart. Then once you get over there, this jump is actually kind of complicated for me too. It's a harder jump to get up onto this chimney. So I place paintbrushes down, and I actually kind of need them. So go ahead, place as many down as you want. Then get up onto there, and your ultimate goal is gonna be to reach the anvil wall, which is the end point. There's no wooden door that you can click and it just opens without a loading screen to get outside of Anvil. So Anvil is a controlled loading environment. To get out of it, you have to load another file, or whatever you'd like to call it in the game. Once you are on the wall, you see all these little windowsills here, and you see right there already that there's a little glitch, and you're gonna need to jump out of one of these farther ones. But be careful, because it does hurt. It's a pretty big fall off a freaking wall. So that rhymed. Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. You could, I didn't include this, but you probably could. It might be a little harder. Place paintbrushes down there, and it'd be easier to get down. Maybe it might be harder. Anyways, once you're down here, you're gonna just walk over to the water, and as you can see, there was no loading screen. I'm off the wall, no loading screen. But you need to walk over to the water. Here's in perspective. I am in fact outside of the map right now, or outside of Anvil, without taking a loading screen. So normally, if I would have just left, this would be there, but it's not. So it is outside of the map. Anyways, you're just gonna want to go in third person here, and you see I start running. I'm outside of the map. I'm floating under the map, whatever you'd like to call it. Pretty soon here, I'm gonna take a pretty big tumble after I stop running into this invisible wall here. I'm gonna jump and take a big tumble. Anyways, I'm gonna talk to you now about Oblivion's factions and my opinion on them. Well, as we all know, I'll just go ahead and state Oblivion's factions. First of all, Dark Brotherhood, which was my personal favorite, then the Thieves Guild, then the Mages Guild, the Fighters Guild, and the Arena. Anyways, the Dark Brotherhood was my favorite because I thought it had great gameplay and a great storyline. I liked the Thieves Guild second. I also thought it was really fun, and I thought how the Gray Fox, he was a sneaky thief. It was cool, and there was posters up about him. And I also liked how you, spoiler, could become the Gray Fox if you beat the Thieves Guild. Now the Mages Guild, I never really did. I got pretty far in it. I did beat it actually. I do like the reward from beating it. It's pretty easy. I think it's fairly easy to beat it. The fighters, to be honest, I never had an interest in the Fighters Guild. I never actually did it. I did it, but I never progressed farther than the Cougar and Anvil. Anyways, I'm going to be talking to you now about Skyrim's confirmed factions. So as we all know, Skyrim takes place in Skyrim with a civil war going on, which is the last step to bringing back the dragons. Anyways, there's two factions here, the Secessionists and the Imperial Loyalists. The Secessionists are the ones who want to secede from the Empire, or the Imperial Legion or whatever, because all the empires are dead, the Septums are dead. They want to succeed. They're like, okay, well, we don't have an emperor anymore. Why are we still in this? Why are we still going by their rules, paying their taxes, etc.? The Imperial Loyalists, obviously, are the ones that still want to stay with the Imperials. They want to stay in. They don't want to secede. Anyways, it's pretty obvious by their name. And there's going to be a civil war between them. I'm not exactly sure if you will be able to choose between those two factions, but I think it could be similar to Fallout 3 New Vegas' style, where, correct me if I'm wrong, but the NRA and the Empire, or yeah, the with Cesare or whatever his name is, Caesar. I know it's like spelled Caesar, but I think he like pronounced it another way. Anyways, yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool if you could choose between them. And all the rest of the confirmed factions are the Fighters Guild's confirmed, the Mages Guild's confirmed, and those two, and the Thieves Guild's confirmed, but those are all going to be called different things. They're not going to be the Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Thieves Guild. It's going to be like, I know, for example, I don't know the full name, but the Mages Guild is going to be something like the Windhelm University of Scholars, something like that. I don't know the other ones. The Dark Brotherhood is coming back. I know all of you are very excited about that, and I know you were all wondering about it, and it is confirmed that the Dark Brotherhood is back. Now, Skyrim hopeful factions. The Greybeards. I think that it'd be cool if they brought, like, they talk about the Greybeards in the E3 demo, but they don't tell you if there's going to be a faction or if there's just a couple quests where you do to help them out. I think it'd be cool if the Greybeards were a clan where you could join them and you were in a faction and people started hating you because of them, but they liked you. You know, typical stuff. Anyways, werewolves. Werewolves I've heard and I haven't heard. I've heard they've been confirmed, but I've also heard that they aren't coming back. You know, don't quote me, but I do believe they're coming back personally. And I think it'd be cool, you know, how vampires are accepted into the Dark Brotherhood and they're not scared. People aren't scared of them. They're not afraid that they're gonna eat them while they're sleeping, because that they have the 7 tenets, or the 5 tenets, excuse me. Anyways, I think that it'd be cool if the werewolves had like a little safe haven. Anyways, then the Morag Tong is a hopeful faction that I've heard could potentially be coming back. If you don't know what they are an assassins guild, much like the Dark Brotherhood in Morrowind. Now, I'm not positive on this. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but they were Morrowind's version of the Dark Brotherhood. That's what I believe. I'm not positive. I played Morrowind, but I was younger. Anyways, some Skyrim hopeful some Skyrim hopeful information. The Morag Tong and the Dark Brotherhood war. I think that has great potential. I mean, think of that, 2 assassins having a war. You go to assassinate somebody and someone else has been there, but you catch them in the act, so you have an epic battle of the 2 assassins' wills to the death. That'd be freaking awesome. Anyways, werewolves having safe havens. That'd be pretty cool. Like the vampires in Dark Brotherhood, like I said, like Vicente, I forgot his name, but Vicente something. Also, I think that werewolves, like only werewolf safe haven though. I don't want to really integrate the werewolves into the Dark Brotherhood. I guess that'd be kind of cool too. But I think it'd be cooler if they had their own little safe haven where it was just werewolves allowed in it. You know, I think that'd be cool. Anyways, that's all the information I have for you guys. Well, on those particular topics. Leave me comments, subscribe, rate, everything you want to know. I got it. Thanks.